After a 2 or so hours flight in from Berlin, we finally reached Paris. And to get to where we needed to go in Paris, we decided to take the train into the city straight from the airport. We had a few minor hiccups trying to locate our hotel by foot, but a quick taxi ride from the station took us safely to a cute little hotel where I was met with, seriously, the smallest elevator I've ever been in my life. Okay, this has got to be the world's smallest elevator. Everything about this hotel was seriously small, and some may find it to be way too cozy. But for me, standing at only 5 foot flat, I found the size of the room to be quite perfect. The bathroom, however, I'm not a big fan of. But that's all saved by this beautiful French balcony doors which opens out towards the classic Parisian view. A quick change of clothes and a power nap later, my friends and I were hungry to indulge in some truly authentic French cuisine. And what's more French than a plate of jumbo escargots and foie gras, right? After having much success tasting my first escargot and absolutely loving it, we ventured down the streets of Paris to walk it all off, while conveniently hitting up all the classic landmarks of this romantic city, which included the famous Paris Opera House or Palais Garnier, and of course, who can pass up a quick visit to the Moulin Rouge and Montmartre district. A quick hop back on the train led us to the grand finale of our first night in Paris. These rows of colorful gift and souvenir shops would soon lead us to the Sacre Coeur, which is one of the most popular and the second most visited monument in Paris. This beautiful Roman Catholic church stands at the highest point in the city, which means that to get up there you either have to climb 270 stairs or go up the funicular to marvel the view from up top. By the time we got to the church, there was already a big crowd of people sitting on the steps to admire the city night view, and the church was even more stunning up close. Despite the crowd, I really loved how the cobalt blue of the early night skies brings out the beauty of the Sacre Coeur even more, and stepping inside the church itself made the whole experience even more grandeur. And the rest of the night was spent checking out one of Paris's most famous chocolate shops in the area. After a good night's sleep, we kick-started our second day in Paris with a brisk walk towards Place de la Bastille. Our plan for the day was to try hit as many points of attractions as possible on our way towards the Eiffel Tower by foot, and grabbing breakfast at a nearby cafe on our way there. Our second stop after breakfast brought us to the Louvre, a cultural and central landmark of the city. We decided not to go in as we wanted to reach more landmarks since we only had one full day to explore, and so we ventured on towards the Eiffel Tower, passing the Arc de Triomphe de Carrousel and the Tuileries Garden or Jardin des Tuileries along the way. There were so many things to do and see that it wasn't long thereafter that we spotted our first sights of the tower. The walk towards the Eiffel was a very picturesque one, and we passed by so many pretty bridges along the Seine River and townhouses and shops before finally coming face to face with the Eiffel Tower herself, which was of course spectacular. After spending a good 40 minutes or so at the Eiffel, we continued our hike towards our last landmark of the day, Champs Elysee and Arc de Triomphe. The day ended with a leisurely stroll down the Champs Elysee street and a quick dinner at one of Paris's oldest restaurants, where taking orders and writing them down on the table was the tradition. And with that last supper, it was finally time to head home.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed all the adventures I've shared with you so far. If you guys would like to see more vlog videos from me, please make sure to follow my channel and give this video a like. Thanks so much guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.